Hello everybody and welcome back to Spinach Salad. I'm Sal and this is going to be a slightly different format than I usually do it, although I'm pretty inconsistent at this point with how I do my monthly recaps, but this is the March recap for the very best Game Builder Garage games that I played in March. In fact, some of them were so good I made videos on them right away and you've already seen some of them on my channel, so I won't go too much into depth with the first series here. But we have a ton of good content here, so please stick around. If you're not going to stick around, at least copy the codes in the description below. And in the meantime, we're going to start off with a 12 out of 10 game by Almayard. This is incredible. It's going to blow your minds, and you have to stay tuned for at least the next minute. So just so you know in advance, Almayard has got to be one of the best Game Builder Garage creators, ever. I don't understand how Almayard does it over and over and over again, but let me just tell you that their brain is so big I cannot comprehend anything that they do. Anyway, control stick. L stick is control stick. Controls is L stick to move, R stick control the camera. You can't go up and or you can't go up and down the camera. The camera gets a little limited eventually, and then B is jump. Then here press X to get out. What does this mean, you might ask? Somehow we end up here. I don't know where this is, but it's pretty cool. So what we need to do is we need to bring this object into our world. And here we have it, somehow. And we can bring it back into the other world if we so desire. How did I miss that jump? I'm actually impressed with myself. I'm actually legitimately impressed with myself that I missed that jump. It's not even a hard jump, it's like this really chunky platform you jump onto. Anyway, if you have an obstacle in your way, you can just put it out of the world and put it into wherever this is. And you put it onto this platform to make this number get smaller, and eventually when this gets to 0, it'll break and there will be something behind it. So jump back into the switch, and I won't keep going because I already made a video about this on my channel. It is one of the best games I've ever played in Game Builder Garage. It will continue to blow your mind if you continue to play it, and I would 12 out of 10 recommend that you go download this game. Next up on the list, we have a Game Builder Garage swap note-on series by Legoshoes called Fluffball, Kerfluffle. So you will need to download, this is like the hub world. You also have to download level 1, 2, and 3. You can find that on Legoshoes' Programmer Shared Games page, but in the meantime, let me give you a small preview of this. Sorry, I keep messing up my words. Small preview of one of the best Game Builder Garage swaps I've ever experienced. So this hub world's super cool. It actually teaches you how to use the different mechanics that are included in this game, and when you have learned them all, you can kind of see them in the top right corner there. You have 3 different worlds, level 1, level 2, and level 3, and each time you complete them, a green check mark will appear in front of them. I've already included a video about this on my channel, but what you do is, hold on, you jump in here, and here you are. You're now in game 2, or level 2. Midnight Oasis. And the goal is to collect the 5 fluff balls, and then you will be returned to the main hub area, and then you get a little celebratory animation once you've collected them all. These next couple of games are from Badikuto? Koto? I still don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. This is Somewhat Imperfect Luigi Poker, as the title sort of translates to, somewhat imperfect translation. And I also featured this one on my channel, and you may have seen it already because it is super cool. If you're familiar with the Luigi Poker minigame, you should already know how this works. You can use the left stick to move around your options, A button to select a card, and X button to swap it out. Yo, full house! Yo! Super cool. And I think if you pause, it gives you the rules. Yep. So if you can read Japanese, congratulations, you can figure out what this says. But it should be simple enough. The better cards are the ones at the top, as displayed by the arrow, and the lesser ones are at the bottom, and you want to have as many of the same card as you possibly can. If you do get a tie, it will display tie. If you win, it'll say you win, and if you lose, it'll say you lose. But it's a really cool, amazing, awesome game, and look, only 482 Nodons. That's talent. Go play Badikuto's games. This next game is, well, Badikuto is known for Mario Party minigames, and this is another Mario Party minigame recreated in Game Builder Garage. These Fluffballs are begging for fruit, so let's go give them some fruit. Alright, welcome to the Mario Party minigame you may be familiar with. If you can read Japanese, congratulations, you can read the rules. If you can't, you're gonna have to figure it out, but it's pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. Press A to start, and moving's pretty simple too. You just do this. And then L and R to switch between the fruits you have available to you, and then A to shoot them. So you want to make sure that you give them the fruit they're asking for, and eventually you'll have 10 of them revealed to you, and you need to make sure that you feed them before they start hopping up and down, they come at you and they kill you, because that's not good. But it's a super fun game, and I demonstrated it on a previous video of mine this month. Like I said before, so far these are all games that you guys have seen before on my channel because I played them already, but yeah, super incredible, amazing, awesome game. 512 Nodons, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Alright, these next couple of games are from an amazing creator named Pei. All of their games are off the charts. They're all 10 out of 10 games. I had to pick just two, and I mean, they're the same game, but they're different versions of it. You'll see what I mean. And they made me laugh every single time I turned them on and played them. This one's favorited, and you're gonna see why. It's pretty obvious. So this is like kind of version 1, and then you're gonna get to see version 2. They're both robot armors, and you will see what I mean in a minute. So here we are. You can see different controls. The D-pad is for the camera. You can see Pei created a very unique looking Nintendo Switch here. I wonder what this is all about. It's a very good recreation of a Switch. Y and X to zoom in and out. Wouldn't you know, there's something up there. Huh, I wonder why that's up there. I wonder. And then A and B. Oh, sorry, I spoiled it a little bit. A and B are gonna do something, and then the R button is for the music. Sorry, I don't know why I struggled to press the R button. That was weird. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. I need to not burst into laughter because it's currently 1 a.m. That won't wake everybody up. I have to do very quiet laughter. Okay, that was version 1. I'm going to show you version 2. This is version 2, and I have to be very careful to not burst into laughter, because I always burst into laughter because it's so perfect. So one of the differences in this one is you're prompted for each button. You don't just keep mashing A or B. So we're going to press A, we're going to press X. You can't change the camera either, it's all automatic. It's all automated, well, except for when it tells you to do something. And when it tells you to do something, then it continues to look cool. I don't know what you want from me. Rip family, everyone's probably awake. I cannot not laugh every time. It's so perfect. Pei outdid themselves with every single thing they did, but this is definitely one of my favorite creations I've ever seen in Game Builder Garage. Alright, I'm sure you're all familiar with Stedankel. Very well-known creator. Very well-known for making mind-blowing games that are on next level tier of effort and ingeniousness. Only 497 Nodons here. Mario Star Scramble version 2.0. Let's check it out. So, full disclaimer, I don't know how Stedankel does it. Every time every time. He just, wow, this is like a perfect recreation of Mario Star Scramble right here. We've even got the semi-solid platforms, super cool. We've got the pipes, we've got the custom background music, unbelievable. We can break blocks, we can get coins, and we have to gather all the shines. So let's see if we can get the third shine. Look at this. Look familiar? This reminds me of an alien blaster thing, huh? Except like super duper HD. Oh, we have to go up there for this. Hold on. Let me try to grab this, get that P-switch. Nope, I need to come up here. Hold on. It's been a while since I played this. I played this at the beginning of the month. Alright, come on Mario. P-switch activated. I love all the sprites and all the animations for this. Alright. I love how the word beta appears there. That's awesome. Alright. Here's the truth, moment of truth. Will I die trying to get over there? I didn't die. Yo, let's go. Excellent creation by Stedankel. 10 out of 10. Would 100% recommend this entire game. I'm going to quickly go through a couple of Almayard's games. I think I already showcased them at some point in one of my recaps way in the past, but these are the updated versions where they, I guess, Almayard debugged a couple things or something. Mechanical RGB Tower 1.1.0, and then the next one I will show is called Rotatable Sky Park 1.2.0. Per the usual, we're told exactly what to do right at the start. Love to see it. Let's go. It's an ingenious game, just like every single one of Almayard's games. And, yeah, I knew I was gonna die there because I have no depth perception. No, come on. Don't put it to shame, Sal. You can do this. Alright. We're gonna jump on a platform and we're gonna live. I'm telling you. Alright. It's honestly not hard. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, if you press L and R, entire parts of this, not the station, what am I talking about? Entire parts of the level move. Not the station, we're not in space. And it's super cool. Let's get on this. And then move it over here. Come over here. Move this around. Alright, we got some stairs over here. And I didn't miss them. I didn't miss them for you guys. Alright. And as you come up here, it's a puzzle-solving platformer, I guess you could categorize it as. And when you come up here, what was it that happens here? Well, do one of these break? Because I know you get to activate a different button sooner or later. Did I come up here too early? I may have come up here too early. Am I supposed to go around here? I forgot. It's like 1 AM, guys. I'm so sorry. I think you're supposed to come over here. Yeah, and then you keep going up there and you keep platforming and being amazing. And behind this wall right here is a button that will break open that wall I just showed you a few seconds ago. And you will continue to unlock different buttons and mechanics to continue to move the stage around. 10 out of 10, would recommend. And here's that other game by Almayard that I just said like 2 minutes ago, Rotatable Sky Park 1.2.0. Give you a tiny preview. Alright, our goal is the treasure chest. Controls are similar to the usual controls, except now we can punch, which is pretty unique. Well, not as unique as some other things that Almayard's included, but we can punch. Almayard's done some things that no one else has thought of in this game that just made my mind explode. I needed like a day off from being a person to try to understand how Almayard was able to figure this out in such a limited engine. Alright, will I die or will I live? I just want to get past this alien. I may just die of my own volition at this point. I'm just so bad at living. We could make the alien explode. Oh, we died. That's okay. Anyway, similar to the previous game, you progress through the level, unlock different things, gather balloons, and then get the treasure chest. Now I'm sure you all know who Jade is at this point. She's an incredible creator and such a kind streamer. She loves playing your games, and she made this game based off of Mousie's Cheese Maze, and it's a super good remix of the original. If you haven't seen it already, I'll give you a small preview. Now the reason why this is called Elemental Maze of Friendship is because you get to use a few different elements. We start with lava, and then vines, and then bubble? Are you ready? wait, I wanna show you this. This is cute. I won't show you too much. Where am I? Her sprites are off the charts. Her custom sprites and the ones she reuses, they're all amazing. The mechanics in this game are amazing. 512 out of 512 note-ons, and 10 out of 10 would recommend. We're getting to the end of the recap for the month. I know it's long, but people are creative. What can I do about it? Luna CRESTA Caravan by Kyabetsu, one of my favorite creators. Kyabetsu is off the charts, incredible. Let me give you a preview of this game. With 919 connections and a million note-ons, we have this amazing game. In order to win, we have to beat the boss, who will eventually show up. Don't worry, the boss is coming, okay? It's on its way. But for now, we need to fight. Let us fight. I love these shooters. I love the sprites he makes. I love the enemy sprites he makes. I love the shooting animation and the mechanics and how I get multiple ships. Yo, I am overpowered. I am so overpowered. I lost a ship because I was too overpowered and I got too excited. I can't believe he does this with such a limited engine. 512 note-ons, that's all he gets. And the connections, it was 919 for this. It's very unusual to see connections that are over 900. Oh man, I keep killing my ships. I'm just so excited. I'm like freaking out of here. I'm not even trying. So we're not gonna get to the boss yet. You can see the timers on the right. That's pretty cool. You gotta defend yourself and make sure you don't die like I do. And then it counts how many points you have on the left-hand side. So I won't show you the boss yet, but keep playing and you'll see how awesome this game is for yourself. This game was actually submitted to me by JJ. I mentioned her a couple minutes ago. It is Hippo Person version 0.2 by DAISUQE, I'm assuming? And it's hilarious and cool and possibly the best game ever. This is possibly the best game ever. I mean, can you argue with me? What's your argument? What's your argument that this is not the best game ever? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Why do you think this isn't the best game ever? Go check out DAISUQE's games and play Hippo Person. And to cap it all off and wrap it up for this month's recap, March 2022, we have a games wheel by SirBob, aka RabidChips. He changed his name later on, so he's currently SirBob, but he used to be RabidChips, that's why it says that. And it might be the best DIY ever, I don't know. It's super cool, let me show you. Spin the wheel and see what you get. Obviously this isn't gonna work right now because I don't have anything connected to it. I downloaded it 2 seconds ago. I'm just pressing buttons. But if you go in here, you can see how it's all set up. Oops. You can see how it's all set up. It tells you how to set it up because it's your job to set this thing up. Look at the connections. How beautiful that looks. It's like a little star. Anyway, you set up the things, set up the connections, set up the buttons, set up the games. Note: have a game swap note on set to previous in your games attached to this menu so it'll work. So it also lets you switch back to this menu so that you can come back and pick another game in this pretty awesome roulette. And if you want, you can just spin it around. Whee! Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everybody who watches these recaps every month. Even though they're really long, I try to squish in as much as I can. It's never nearly what I play. I played hundreds of games this month. I definitely played too many games this month. I should definitely rein myself in. But keep in mind, huge important reminder, guys. games that are 1 year old that have not been downloaded, or games that have not been downloaded in 1 year, will be automatically deleted from Nintendo servers. So you need to download either as many games as possible, or download anything you haven't downloaded before that you want to play, because it could be gone forever. So, in the meantime, I hope you all have a good day. Stay awesome, stay gaming, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!